where you are valued and celebrated. Good morning, afternoon, evening. I don't know if I should say good night to someone who is about to sleep when I am about to give the most valuable lesson of life. Everyone, I'm so glad to be here with all of you today. Let me start by saying this. You are special. Yes, you. Each of you is a unique masterpiece created by God, and you deserve to be in places where you are valued, celebrated, and loved. You were not created to live a life of mediocrity. You were created to thrive, to excel, and to be a light in this world. So don't let anyone make you feel less than who you are. Don't let anyone dim your light. You are more than enough. You are worthy of love, respect, and celebration. But let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself in a place where you felt overlooked, unappreciated, or even just tolerated? Maybe it's at work, in a relationship, or even among friends. It's a heavy feeling, isn't it? It's like no matter how hard you try, it's never enough. It's like being in a room full of people, yet feeling completely alone. It's painful to be in a space where your presence feels like a burden rather than a blessing. And that's not where you're meant to be. If that's you today, I want you to hear me clearly. You deserve better. You deserve to be in places where people see your worth, where they light up when you walk into the room, where they cheer you on when you succeed, and lift you up when you fall. You deserve to be celebrated, not just tolerated. Life is too short to spend it in places where you feel small. You have so much to offer, and it's okay to walk away from the places that don't see that. It's okay to say, I am worth more than this. I want you to imagine your life as a beautiful garden. You're the gardener, and your job is to plant yourself in the right soil. A garden flourishes when it's given the right conditions, good soil, enough sunlight, and plenty of water. But if you're planted in poor soil, where you're constantly overshadowed and neglected, you'll never bloom to your full potential. You need to find a soil that nourishes you, where your gifts can be seen and appreciated. And it's perfectly okay to uproot yourself from a garden that doesn't help you grow. But I also know that not everyone can walk away easily. Some of you might be feeling stuck right now. Maybe you're in a tough job, a challenging relationship, or a difficult situation, and leaving isn't an option. Maybe you feel like you've got no choice but to stay where you are. If that's you, I want you to hold on to this truth. God is not punishing you. He is preparing you. Sometimes, God keeps us in hard places to teach us endurance, to build our strength, and to prepare us for the next season of our lives. He's molding you, shaping you, and strengthening you for something greater. I want you to remember the story of Joseph in the Bible. Joseph was betrayed by his own brothers, thrown into a pit, sold into slavery, and later wrongfully imprisoned. But through it all, Joseph never lost his faith. He never stopped believing that God had a greater plan for him. And what happened? God raised him up to be a leader in Egypt, a position where he was not only valued but celebrated. His trials were not the end of his story. They were the foundation of his triumph. Your current situation does not define your worth. Just because someone fails to see your value doesn't mean you're not valuable. A diamond is still a diamond, even if it's buried in the dirt. Your worth doesn't diminish because of someone else's inability to see it. So, if you're in a place where you can't leave just yet, hold on. Keep your faith strong. God sees you. He knows your struggles, your pain, and your silent tears. He is working behind the scenes, even when it doesn't feel like it. And when the time is right, God will open doors that no one can shut. He will take you to places where you will be celebrated, not just tolerated. While you're in that waiting place, remember that every experience, even the tough ones, are shaping you for something greater. When you can't change your situation, change your mindset. Ask God, what are you trying to teach me in this season? Maybe He's teaching you patience, resilience, or how to lean on Him more fully. Every challenge is a stepping stone to something better, a lesson in disguise, a chance to build the kind of character that will sustain you when the blessing comes. In the meantime, keep shining, keep being kind, keep working hard, keep believing in yourself, even when others don't, because God believes in you. And if God is for you, who can be against you? You may not be able to walk away from your situation right now, but that doesn't mean you can't rise above it. Keep your spirit unbroken, keep your heart soft, and keep your eyes on the promises God has for you. Let's also remember to be those people who celebrate others. We all have the power to be a light in someone else's life. Let's be the kind of people who see the best in others, who lift them up, who make them feel like they matter. A kind word, a listening ear, a little bit of encouragement. These are small things that can make a huge difference. So, let's make a promise to ourselves today to seek out the places where we are valued and to create those spaces for others too. Let's be the kind of people who celebrate each other, who lift each other up, and who see the best in one another. Because when we do that, we create a world where everyone feels valued and loved. We have the power to create spaces where people can thrive, where they can be seen and appreciated for who they truly are. And if you're in a tough place right now, I want you to leave here knowing that you are not alone. God is with you, and He has a plan for your life. Keep trusting Him. Keep believing in His timing, and keep hoping for better days, because they are coming. The darkness won't last forever. The dawn is coming, and when it does, you will see why you had to endure the night. Finally, if you don't subscribe now, we may never meet again. Let's be part of each other's journey. Connect, share, and encourage each other as we walk this path together. Thank you, and God bless you all.